So I did look through my notes a little bit at like our various pictures and things, and I'm probably gonna look at them again just to like explain the stuff that I did find, because there were a few things that I found when looking at a new clue specifically, because I spent a lot of time on that since it seems like Blackbridge is like a big wall for us right now. So I think we're going to try and figure out what's going on with Blackbridge, I suppose. Because it was, what was it, in one of the Randolph notes where it specifically mentioned Blackbridge and it talked about a new clue. So if we want to find our way through there, I think we need to largely focus on that, especially since the diary didn't end up giving me too much, although that note that we found in there that I need to translate might be useful. But yeah, so let me pull up my new clue screenshots. Here it is. Alright, and let's do the display. Cool. Alright, new clue. So didn't really see anything on this page. It's mostly just, yeah, you start at Route 8 at whatever that is. It seems like I have all the information for that one, but I'm doing something wrong, so maybe if I go a little bit further, we'll get some more explanation on that. This room is interesting, but I specifically need the zoomed in bits, because you see there's like a thing down there where it says like corner cases, and I haven't really followed up on that much. I've looked at the suspect list as well. There's a list down there and there's specific rooms, and I want to try and draft those rooms to see if there's anything interesting in them. So don't think there was much on this page besides keep left, and then obviously like the lights that we can light, and you know, there's just a bunch of stuff there pointing towards that. Didn't really see anything on this besides the fact that it has 2 Tanner fork and like the various fruit. This has the right, and then it has the 4 books right here, which I still don't know what's going on with that. This page obviously has a lot of stuff on it. Gate and gates we already did. Right and right, I don't know. I don't know what lore and jor is about. And then wait a minute. Is... No. Okay, never mind. Okay, I thought for a second this was talking about an anagram, because it has the D being drawn to the D and shifted, and then the X and 6s being drawn to the X and extras, and that here. But wait, D-R-A-F-T-T-8, wait, it is an anagram. Yeah, it is. Okay, wait, that's new. I didn't even have that in my notes. I was just looking at it and was like, oh, wait a second. Okay. And then this is the fixed stars, right? So draft the 6s is the fixed stars? Is that what it's saying? Oh my god, I think... Okay, so wait, that might be what these are. Because I haven't seen these books anywhere, so maybe this means something. Actually... that one says, one sec, we need to get a zoomed in picture of it. Okay, and then this one, I'm like, I kind of ignored this because it just says record each stop. But I looked at this one to try and figure out what was going on here. This is obviously someone drafting, because it looks like the, you know, the chessboard and the layout of the house and everything. It's obviously someone drafting, and then it has a hammer and a pot. I don't know if that's interesting in any way, but I'll keep an eye out to see if we see like a pot anywhere. And maybe there's like a secret pod or something. Here you obviously just have the 4 books again. And then yeah, there's a bunch of stuff going on here. The suspect is minor, the suspect is the admin key. And then yeah, dead cases. Now see, I don't know what that is about. Are they all dead ends? They are. The lavatory, the closet, the furnace, that could be interesting. Corner cases. Now see, there's check marks beside these. So I want to try and draft these rooms specifically. I'm realizing I didn't actually write these down in my notes. I wrote down to go over this page, but I didn't actually write down that, yeah, we want to go over these. So it just says corner cases. Corner cases. Parlor. Patio. Nook. Office. Library. And pantry. And yeah, those are all ones that like kind of turn like a corner. So I wonder if there's like just like straight from one end to the other to the room cases as well. And then there's dead end cases. So maybe we have to examine like all the different types of rooms, and there's something to do with that there. And then this is the suspect list. And it says the suspect is admin key. Richard Scott. I don't recognize any of those names. But there is that one that it says, that one weird note that says this is a pseudonym. Okay, so I was going to say here, now that we realize maybe draft the sixes is an anagram for the fixed stars. This one is purple, a new clue is purple. And yes, that does work. Uncle Aw. A new clue, yes. Because, yeah, I got this one mixed up with that other book because I thought it was something to do with that. But, yeah, I only even thought about this because it was purple, and a new clue is purple. We always see that. So, that might be... That might be something? That might be something. So, the fixed stars, which I do already have... the thing for that, but we can look at it again. But it was this and preface, but I guess I might have been looking at it wrong because I was looking at the wrong color book, so maybe that's not right, but we'll have to relook at that. Okay, we can relook at that at some point. And then I don't know what that's about. This is tied to the books. Yeah, I don't know what dead end major key is about. I don't know what Seen All the Signs is about, and then the Metro, we know what that pertains to. But yeah, so that's like some of the stuff. Hopefully that leads to something with this. We'll see. Okay. There's a pot? Wait, this does look like the pots. Wait a second. Are they here? Are these the pots? I can't interact with them, though. Yeah, I can't interact with them at all. Where are other places that there's pots? The showroom, maybe? Were there any in the foyer? I can't remember. Oh yeah, so... I noticed something when looking here. This is the first room that I'm drafting. And we need the pantry and the nook. But the bedroom is also a corner case, and it's not listed. So maybe it's not bedrooms, specifically? I'm going to grab the nook, because that's more useful than the pantry right now. But is there anything in here? Maybe the chess pieces in each room, but we haven't had another chess thing. Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything in here. It can't have anything. Well, it might have something to do with the art. Like, pair the art that's in each of the corner case rooms to... I know, that doesn't seem like it makes sense. There's this, like a little tutorial note from the beginning of the game. But... yeah. Does the tutorial note have anything hidden that I didn't... Wait, what is that? A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes. A pad, scrap of paper, perhaps most fittingly a journal. You will not regret having beside you on the journey. Huh. Why does it look like this is written in a different font? Am I crazy? Why does it look like that's written in a different font? Because this is like... Yeah, and then this is just like totally different. And then I want to be able to zoom in on this. Like, what is this going on about? That looks like something I should be able to zoom in on. Okay, we need to look at the tutorial things again. Everything's in all caps. Wait, is that what it is? Oh, it is all caps. You're right, you're right. It's in, yeah, it's in all caps. I was thinking it was a font difference, but no, I'm just stupid. So beside is the only thing that's not in all caps. Okay. Okay. I'm sitting here talking about fonts, but no. Observatory is also a corner case that's not considered here. So these must be specific to these rooms. It has to be. Okay. Pantry is also on our list. So we currently have the Nook and the pantry. We need the office, library, patio, and parlor. So hopefully we can grab those. Okay, I mean, this one also has a note. It's not one of those little tutorial notes, though. But I don't see any other distinguishing features in here. Does this one even... Okay, this one does have art, so it could be something to do with the art in the 5 rooms. Or is it... It's 6 rooms, I think. What does this say again? Bridget. Yeah, once again, all caps. Once again, all caps. Oh, hey, we have a hype train success, and I have a hype chest. Yeah, it's all caps again. Except for Bridget. Bridget's the only thing that's not all caps? Should I just be writing down the things that aren't all caps? Okay, Nook equals... What was it? Beside? Pantry is Bridget. Okay, wait, this might be something. This might be something. Okay. God, there's so much information in New Clue. That's crazy. I should get an apples, 5 bananas, 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. I should do that. Oh hey, there's the library. We immediately need it. God, it feels good to have something to work on. Possibly. There's another tutorial note. Okay, one sec. We need to grab... a new clue? Hey, thanks for the resub, Leafy. Appreciate it. So, yeah, the fixed stars. We did that one. I'm gonna grab a new clue because we determined that I think that one's Uncle Aw. So I'm gonna request that. And then additional reading. The house directory is a great source for resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R to pull up the directory. Okay, wait a minute. These are all caps. There's no weird one that stands out. Additional reading. The house directory is a great resource for information. Read more about a specific room. Does it want me... Is there something in the directory? Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. 2 stores of wall-to-wall books around, exhibiting either a bountiful spring of knowledge or typical interior design sensibilities of the wealthy. A few books have been withdrawn from the shelves and placed on rostrum stands in various corners. Okay. Okay, so the library doesn't seem to have anything? The library doesn't seem to have anything. Maybe that's intentional, because some of them were checked on the list, and some of them weren't. So maybe the library just doesn't have anything. I'm putting a question mark there. Okay. Yeah, I thought maybe it was asking me to like straight up bring up the entry for the library. but I don't think so. Unless, like, drafting is, like, italicized. That wouldn't be anything, right? It's not the same as the other things. It's always been, like, one thing being all lowercase and one thing being all uppercase. Weird. This is so weird. But I'm starting to doubt again if it is something. So, I did, from the commissary, just get a hammer. So, is there anything... Oh my god, it is! Does the other one break? Okay, so maybe we just have to walk around the house and break all the pots. Oh wait, what is that? It's one of the things! A microchip! That's one of the microchips we need for Blackbridge. So I've been able to break these pots this whole damn time and I've just been walking by them. This game is a jerk. Okay, well let's go put that in right now. Just because I want to make sure I don't lose it. But that's something. Could this possibly be a rare stream where we get 2 episodes? So I don't have to stream this like every other day? Because currently, I don't even normally stream on Saturdays, but I had to because I have to get footage for this, but also I have to play Deltarune too. Because I decided to play a bunch of games and all of them require grinding of some sort. Okay, so we need one more. That was incredibly simple. The only hint I could visibly see for that one in New Clue was just the one room that had a pot and a hammer. Sometimes they're just that simple. Like, the game does a good job of having, like, stupid complex puzzles that like go over my head, but then other times it's right in front of you on the screen. You just have to realize, oh, the game is not, you're overthinking it. The game is not, like, it intentionally has really complex ones and then really stupid obvious ones to throw you off. Because I would never in a million years have thought it would be that simple as, oh, it's just bring a hammer to the main room and hit a pot. Like, I swear I've seen other pots around the estate. And maybe I can break all of them with the hammer, assuming I have seen some. I swear there was some in, like, maybe the master bedroom had some pots? Possibly? There's also still that, what's it called? I think it's in the clock tower. There's like a cracked wall on some stairs, and I think that's the clock tower from what I've seen. Can I break this? No. More pots! More pots! We did it! More pots! I knew I had seen more. Oh, you can't break these! Oh, is it just those? I guess it makes sense that it's in the entrance hall, because, like, that's kind of where the detective was sitting in A New Clue. But maybe you can't break pots anywhere else. I was kind of hoping you could break pots all over the house this entire time, and I just hadn't realized. But no, that's not the case at all. Ooh, I think I want to... I kind of want to draft the clock tower. Just because I want to see if that thing is here. The cracked wall. I don't see one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I thought that that picture that had a cracked wall may also be... I mean, I guess there's this, but... I thought it might be the, clock tower, but I'm not really seeing much here that looks... I mean, there's that. Spread keys. The conference room. Would be good if it was flipped. It would be phenomenal if it was flipped around. Unfortunately, I think we're done. Alright, I think we died because of this weird setup I got here, and if this conference room was just flipped to the north, we would be good. But I think that is death. Because, yeah, I had to get the locksmith to get enough keys so that I could actually even get to this point. And the armory doesn't connect up here. That sucks. That sucks. Okay. And this is a security door. So yeah, this run's dead. We found some stuff, but nothing too crazy. I mean I guess I got the black bridge thing. That's kind of cool. But all right, we call it.